My mic wasn't even on. You guys can see me talking this whole time. You're probably like, this girl is silly. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the webinar. Angela Giuliano here. Stoked that you can make it. Go ahead and log into the chat, and we'll get started here in just a moment. I'm out here with Eric Carlson right now, and we're at the GAZ HQ over here, and it's so awesome. My boyfriend Tyler and I just got to Vegas, and you're about to hear some information that's truly going to change your life, because you know I'm a living testimony to that, and I'll be able to tell you more about that at the end of this webinar here tonight. So super excited for you all. Go ahead and let us know where you're from. I see you guys in here. What's up, Kiana and Jennifer and Malika and Bria from Virginia, and All Love Melody, very cool, from New York, and Robin and Chris and Troy Brown. What's up, everyone? Awesome. Stoked that you can make it out here tonight. So I'm going to bring out Eric Carlson. He is someone that, you know, if he wasn't here, I wouldn't be here. He's been in this industry, you know, been working this online business industry for a while now, 13 years. So he really knows his stuff, and it's been truly amazing to see not only his life change, but mine, because of this information that you're about to hear tonight. So I'm super excited to be able to share this with you. So grateful that you all could make it. Just keep in mind that 90% of your questions are going to be answered throughout the webinar tonight. So keep your questions to a minimum so you can just have your full listening ears on and be able to take a lot of notes. So it'd be an awesome idea to have a pen and paper out, because you're going to want to write this stuff down. It's truly going to change your life. And by the end of this webinar, you're probably not going to be able to get any sleep tonight. So there, I warned you. It's going to be awesome, guys. We'll go ahead and get started here. I'm just going to be in the chat. If you guys have any tech issues, I'll be able to help you with that. But other than that, just sit back, relax, and take notes. Eric, whenever you're ready, come on out.
All right. Let me get the right buttons. It's kind of funny. I can hear me on your mic.
Yeah.
There he is. What's up? Hey, everybody. Let me, there we go. Good. All right, guys. Hey, how's it going tonight? It's Eric Carlson, guys. Hope you're having a really great day today. If you're having a great day, it's probably going to get a little bit better, because, guys, I'm going to share some really great information with you that if applied and put to your life, has evidence, lots and lots of evidence to dramatically transform your life, and really just put you on a better course for your financial future. So really excited to share this information with you. Like Angela just said, we're actually out here live in Vegas. I just got out here last night. We're at our big HQ mansion out here. And we actually have another mansion that two big buildings we've rented starting tomorrow. We have another mansion set up. We have 30 people flying in out here to come work and live with us, guys, in this mansion experience, these masterminds, teaching people this really great information that you guys are going to actually get some access to tonight. We actually have another house we rented, because we put 6 of our clients as scholarships. We have them full, like we call them full rides, to come, paid for their full trip to come be with us this weekend, guys. So really excited to share this information with you guys, because we've seen it. We literally have about 4,000 people completely inside of our entire organization now at this point. Things are going really well. And this information that you're going to see tonight is what changed my life. Like Angela said, I've been online for a long time. I've really tried this over and over again, but it wasn't until everything you're going to see tonight actually came together that actually everything started to change. So now I make 6 figures online. I'm completely 100%, all my work or income comes from being online. I do travel the world. I'm gonna share that information with you guys. So sit back, enjoy the live webinar. You might want to have a pen and paper, like Angela said, guys, because I want to provide you very valuable information, okay? Very valuable information on what it takes to build, grow, and start your own business, right? So I'm gonna show you exactly how that works. Like we said, we'll have the chat open from time to time. And we're going to close it during certain portions of time, just to make sure you guys are paying very close attention and listening. Because like Angela did say, we will provide you all the information. Okay, so I want you to stay focused. Just everything will be answered, right? So I'm going to start sharing my screen. Which is really fun here, guys, is actually, see if I can pick up my laptop. Angela is right over there. Look at that.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah, this is our big master office here. She just got in today, and from Florida, dude. She flew out first class, right? First class out here. So that's how we do it, guys. So really a lot of fun. We usually do these, she's in Florida, I'm in California, and our people are spread all over the world. So it's a lot of fun to actually have everybody do together. So guys, I'm gonna start sharing my screen. We're gonna go in and out of a live presentation. So I'm gonna share some slides, and then you'll see me back in and out, guys. So just enjoy the presentation. Guys, take it very seriously, okay? Turn off some distractions, put some fun and movie in front of them or something so you can really focus and pay attention if you're looking to transform your life and change your, your financial future. Because guys, this is beyond exciting information. Really excited to share with you. So I'm gonna start sharing my screen. If any tech issues come up, Angela, just so cool, you're right there. You're right there. You go, hey, Eric. All right, so my screen is sharing. So cool. I love it, guys. What a life. What a life. All right, guys. So again, welcome to the live webinar. My name is Eric Carlson. I'll be your host tonight, and we're going to go through some very exciting information. I like to start this point here, guys, to tell you that, guys, really, when it comes to having a vision and a dream, the life I live today, I started working on way back in 2004. And that was the life of being able to wake up every single day to be having more money come into my bank account than I actually had the day before. So I always had a steady passive residual income coming in, be able to travel the world, have a beach family, live the lifestyle that I truly, truly wanted. And that's actually what I have now, guys, making 6 figures online from my laptop, working maybe 4 to 6 hours a week, guys. Pretty amazing. So I'm excited to share this information with you guys. And I want to say this right now. If you have a vision, you have a dream for your life, guys, please never, ever, ever freaking give up on it. And some people asked me years ago, like, here, are you going to give up on this internet marketing thing? When are you going to give up? And I'm like, guys, I never gave up. And I don't care what your dream is. You have to keep fighting for it every single day. Because I promise when you arrive to that point where you're actually living your dream, you're going to feel so proud of yourself, so accomplished, and you're just going to love the life that you created. So let's share some information. Hopefully we can help you get there tonight, guys. All right, so this webinar tonight is for you if you're somebody who's sick and tired of being stuck in that freaking rat race. Seriously, guys, if you're over it, if you're done, you realize it's a rat race, and if you win, you're still just a rat, then you're looking for something new, this is a webinar for you. Also, if you want to start living life on your own terms rather than somebody else's terms, then definitely pay very close attention, guys, all right? Also, if you want to start building your own dreams instead of somebody else's dreams, definitely pay close attention. I mean, think about that. That kind of makes my stomach turn a little bit. You get up every single day, work very, very hard for what? Your paycheck, right? And 85% of people are going paycheck to paycheck. So what's happening? You're going to work every single day to help build somebody else's dream, right? So if you're ready to start working on your own dream, definitely a webinar for you. Okay. Also, if you're willing to step out and do something different, guys, I'm going to show you a way to create income in your life that you may have never even known existed. You may have heard about it and you may have read about it, but guys, I'm going to show you how that works tonight. Okay. Also, if you're committed to getting different results in your life right now, definitely the webinar for you. Seriously, we're looking for people who are drawing a line in the sand. They're like, you know what? It's a rat race. Things are changing, the economy, with education, with jobs. I need to figure out what's going on. And if you're committed to getting different results in your life, definitely for you. All right. Now, guys, on the flip side of that coin is this webinar is not for you if you're a tire kicker. Seriously, guys, we're not looking for another person who's just out there clicking buttons, you know, joining this, joining that, who's just going to come in here and click more buttons and not follow our coaching and our training and our mentoring, guys. If you're that type of person who thinks you come here and just kind of do that, then this is definitely not for you. Also, if you're somebody who has a get-rich-quick mentality, guess what? I'm not only going to provide you a ton of value tonight's webinar, I'm going to give you a big secret. Guess what? There's nothing like that out there. Guys, there's no such freaking thing out there. For a gentleman who's been in the industry for nearly 14 years now, you take it from me. If there was one to find, it would have been found by me. I would not have struggled for 12 years if it was out there. So no such thing, guys. Don't click any more of those buttons and say you'll be rich tomorrow. It does not exist, okay? Also, if somebody thinks everything is too good to be true, then wow, think about how many opportunities you may have already passed up in your life. And I'm going to show you such an opportunity tonight, an offer, and it's something that's going to blow your mind that you may, again, not see this opportunity. So I work on some personal development books and realize that you're the direct creator of your reality. So check that out, all right? Also, if you're looking to get something for nothing, guys, this is kind of that get-rich-quick mentality thing, right? I don't care how many other ads you see out there that says push a button and all your business is built for you in 2 weeks and you're going to be rich. Guys, there's nothing like that. Right? Now, we've made it ridiculously easy for the brand new person. Seriously, we've removed 90% of the hard stuff it takes to build a business online. But guys, there's stuff you got to do. Most of it's copy and paste and clicking some button. But this is there's going to be a little bit of work to do, right? Okay. So if that's any of you guys, if you kind of identify with that mentality, go ahead and hop off. Appreciate you where you're at. All right. So guys, here's what we're going to cover tonight in this live webinar, so you know step by step, breaking down exactly where we're going to start and where we're going to end. Okay. So first of all, why building an online business makes total sense. I mean, guys, you're going to find out right now why this is the best time I've ever seen to be in this industry, guys. With the tools, the technology that we have today, wow, perfect time to be seeing this information. Okay. Also, if you want to know how, I'm going to show you exactly how to build a powerful online business, guys. This is information I missed for many, 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 many years, over a decade, until I found a mentor who showed me exactly how to build a powerful online business, okay? So also I'm gonna show you the exact components of a successful online business. Guys, if you don't understand how these components work, how to put them together, how to sync everything up, you don't have an online business, guys. You just, I don't know what you got. But also we're talking about learning why the skill set of direct marketing and sales equals the freedom lifestyle. Guys, seriously, to wake up every single day knowing you can do whatever you want with your time and that you have systems in place that is earning you an income while you're living life on your terms. Wow. So we're talking about that. Also, guys, I want to be completely clear, crystal clear, upfront, and honest with you, okay? We will have a very special offer for you at the end of the webinar. You see, I've been on lots of webinars. I attend these all the time and check out, see what other people are doing. And I'm shocked how many people put up their good information, they throw a bunch of value up, and then boom, they hit people at the end with this surprise. Guess what? We want to take your money. Well, guess what, guys? We're not going to do that. I'm going to break down step by step how to build a powerful online business. And if you're looking to partner with six-figure marketers on proven profitable campaigns, then guys, I'm going to show you an offer that's just going to blow your mind. Really, it's a really amazing, amazing offer. And I'm going to show you how we're going to remove all the headache, the heartache, and the really major cost associated with starting to build an online business. So if you pay attention all the way to the end, we've also got a very, very special bonus for everybody who stays to the end. Okay, so pay close attention. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So how did it happen? What's going on? How did I go from being a broke personal trainer to earning six figures online? Guys, I still love hearing that and seeing that. Six figures online. Imagine being able to do that like less than 5 months. That'd probably be cool, right? So here's what happened, guys. Basically, early on in life, I realized I needed to be an entrepreneur. If I wanted to be successful, if I wanted to own the big houses, to be able to travel like the people that I saw that I envied around me, right? Then I noticed that, guess what? They owned businesses, right? They had people working for them and they had income and money working for them, right? So I said, I need to get in that game, right? Well, I didn't go to business school or anything like that. I did go to college, but I went to college for kinesiology and sport and stuff. I want to be a football coach, right? From Texas. Well, so I didn't get a business degree or anything, right? So, but I decided, you know what? I'm going to start my own business. Read a couple books and started, right? First company I started was an herbal supplement company, guys. So manufactured, put all these herbs together, bottled it all up. And guys, that first business cost me $30,000 initial capital. And then I was running an average about $5,400 a month in overhead and expenses for our lab and everything, guys. So ultimately, after just about over 3 years, guys, boom, that tanked and failed. Lots and lots of money and partners' monies, guys, right? So, you know, in and out of that, guys, I was trying to start little businesses here and there. And out during the entire time, up until recently, actually a few years ago, I was working jobs, right? Jobs, which to me just stands for just over broke, right? Your paycheck's just lasting until you get the next paycheck, right? Which is really, really sad. So jobs just stands for just over broke. And I did that, 48 plus different jobs and little micro businesses I tried to start the whole time, right? So I ended up deciding, you know what? What's the best thing I can do? I can make the most money and have my free time and be my own boss. Well, since I had a sports and medicine and kinesiology background from college, I wanted to be a personal training company, right? So I'd be a personal trainer, make my own business, my own hours, my own rates. So that's pretty good, right? I started making $50, $75 an hour. I had a really good schedule and stuff, and it was good. Money was okay, working pretty good for a while. But here's the problem I ran into. First of all, it wasn't scalable. Okay, because I can't scale. I can only work so many hours in a day, right? So I can't scale it up. As well, guys, if I want to travel, which is what I get to do now, I couldn't make money while I was traveling. That was kind of a problem, right? So I'd always have to like save double, because if I took a week off, I also lost a week of money, right? So then a kind of a blessing really in disguise happened. The 2008 crash or Great Depression, whatever they call it is. Guys, that kind of woke my eyes up, right? Because what happened? Boom, literally overnight, my business completely turned off. I went to having a little over 20 clients down to like 3 clients that I begged. I cut the rate down like $30, $35 an hour, guys, just so I could eat. Just so I could eat, guys. It was really, really scary. And I want to let you know that even during all these times, guys, since 2004, all these little businesses I was starting, all these little micro businesses I was starting, I was really still also trying to make money online. And see, here's exactly how I really got in the internet marketing game, where I found out people were making money online. So at the time, I was a fitness celebrity, right? Fitness feature and fitness magazines all across the globe, really. I was winning fitness competitions. I was on TV, magazine, radio, news stations, all stuff all the time. Even Ellen DeGeneres had me on as an empowerment speaker and a motivational trainer. And guys, so I met some people who were making money online. They were selling ebooks. I said, dude, you're like a celebrity, man. You should just package up your own products and services and sell that stuff online. I'm like, okay, how do I do that? I don't know. So I invested a little $20,000 over that next year and a half or so, trying to figure out how to make money online. And guess what, guys? I freaking tried it all. Absolutely tried it all. To this day, I don't know anybody that I'm around in this internet marketing space currently that's tried more things than I have, guys. I mean, I wrote 5+ ebooks, right? Those are 5-6 months in the making, right? And then publishing it, okay? I built membership websites. I created workout DVDs, guys. I did affiliate marketing. I did blogging, guys. I was out there freaking trying everything. Everything that popped up, those little buttons that said, hey, you need to make money online. Boom, I was trying it out, right, guys? So think about that. I was trying this up for 12 freaking years, okay? 12 years, right? And I'll explain how that happened. So here, what happened in 2008, the debt started piling up. I had no money for rent, guys. One of the lowest points in my life. I ended up having to move all out of my house and live in my Toyota 4Runner for 8 months until a friend, after that 8 months, said, dude, get out of your freaking car. You can sleep on my couch for a while, guys. So I want to let you know, no matter how many things you've tried online or how many different businesses you try when it comes to offline businesses and stuff like that, guys, I've tried and failed many, many times at being successful. And really the system, the community, the leadership, the team that you're going to see tonight, guys, this is what really changed the whole thing around. And I was frustrated, right? You can imagine. I was frustrated. It wasn't like I wasn't there trying. I was out there trying and investing in different things to make money and figure it out. And I was big on my personal development, but it was weird because I knew I was meant for something bigger, right? You do too. You know you're meant for something bigger, don't you? You really, really do. So I was frustrated. I'm sure you're frustrated as well. So here's how it happened, and it could happen for you just the same way, right? You never know what happens when you make a decision. So in late 2010, I decided, you know what? I've got to make a decision. What am I going to do for business? I looked and tried so many different models. I tried offline businesses, brick and mortar businesses. I tried distribution companies. I tried arbitrage. I tried everything, right, guys? I said, okay, you know what? There are people making millions of dollars a year. Some people making 6 figures a month doing this internet marketing business thing. You know what? I'm just going to put my head down for the next few years, how many years there it takes, and I'm going to figure it out. So I started another internet venture. I know, sounds silly, right? I've already failed for over 10.5 years at it. Why not try it again? So here's what I did. It was kind of cool. A new company had just started up, and I was like, you know what? I know how to promote this company. I know what they're going to do. It sounds like they're going to be huge. So I ended up begging and borrowing $5,000 to get what was called all in, right? $5,000, I got all in. Okay, so what happened? I told everybody, you know what? I'm gonna be rich, guys. I can do this. It's gonna be awesome. So I started this off in my car. I was going into the Java Man internet cafe down at Hermosa Beach there, starting my internet business, living out of my freaking car. And like I said, till the 8 months. So here it was. Towards that 8 months, at the end of the 8 months, my buddy let me move in the car in his house, right? He says, dude, you're gonna figure it out. You're gonna be awesome, right? What happened a year later working on that business? I was another $8,000 in debt on top of that $5,000 investment that I already borrowed on, guys. Talk about feeling really, really poor. Here I was. Now I've already been to my buddy's place a couple months. He's now like, you gonna be able to pay some rent maybe? Or, it was sucking, guys. I was really, really feeling really low, really frustrated, not sure what I was going to go and do with my life. And then, guys, everything changed. Everything changed. See, what happened was I was scrolling through my Facebook newsfeed. And in that newsfeed, this video popped up. And in this video, it's just so crazy. This 19-year-old kid who was traveling around the world, living the life of his dreams, was retired and now making over $20,000 a month, promoting and doing the exact same thing that I was doing. I was like, what the freaking heck is that guy doing? How is he doing that? I've been in this industry for 10 years. He's been in a few months. He's making $20,000 a month. What the heck, right? So I had to figure out who taught this guy, right? What's going on? What does he know that I don't know? Well, that led me to finding a live webinar, guys. And on that live webinar, everything changed. At that moment, I didn't even realize what was happening, but I found my mentor, right? I found my guy who was going to teach me what I needed to learn in order to build a successful online business. Guys, everything changed. On that webinar, I heard information I hadn't heard before. I heard ways of automating income. I heard how to structure businesses, guys. I was blown away. And I was lucky because at the end of that live webinar, he gave me an opportunity to take on some coaching clients. I clicked a button. I invested with him because I knew that if I just followed what that guy told me, I could get those results and change my life. And from that point, everything changed, guys. Everything freaking changed. So that led to me going to an event. And at that live event, I met my good buddy, Matthew Jang, which a lot of you on this webinar probably realized, or know here, right? Matt Jang. So I went to the live event, everything freaking changed. I met some most amazing people who are going for their dreams, who are working hard. And guys, from that point, everything changed. Income started going up, understanding how to build businesses started going up, travel to multiple mansions like we're in right now, all across the country, guys, for the past three years now. It's amazing. 3 years ago this week, actually this week, guys, this event, when I first met up here on the top left corner, met Matt Jang, a good buddy of mine who we're partnered with, and then found our mentor and everything, guys. So I've been to Costa Rica a few times. On April 1st, just recently, I woke up and rolled over my girlfriend. I'm like, hey, you want to go to Hawaii today? And surprised her with the trip to Hawaii, guys. I've been to Hawaii 3 times, actually, since September. And what's really cool, guys, is the information you're going to see tonight is what changed my life. It really is. The community, the support, the mentorship, guys. Instead of being that broke personal trainer living out of my truck, I'm literally surrounded by 6- and 7-figure earners, guys, who are all full-time income online, out here training, teaching people how to do the same. Matter of fact, like I said, we have nearly 100 people flying into Vegas right now coming out here to work and play this week, guys. So here's what it is. We're going to show you how it goes, guys. And it's a fact. I mean, it's a fact. People, like I said, we nearly 100 people. There's 100 of like literally 4,000 that we have in our community who are flying out here. Just some more income to show you guys. Matthew Jang, his first month break out 131,000. Wow, right? That's crazy cool. Julian Sherman, 120,000. Angela and Kyler. Angela, who's sitting right across the right here. Woohoo! Got a fist pumping. Came in and crushed out 25,000. I know they're like pushing well over 50. That's got a big accomplishment today. So proud. Jeff Rayburn, who's hopping on his plane here in a few minutes, $50,000 his first month ago. Or after, he just broke recently. Dalton, $45,000. Jonathan Romaine, he's from Canada, a good buddy of mine, who's actually driving out here tomorrow as well to meet us out here in Vegas. He's living his dream from Canada, now living in Los Angeles, California, going to dance school. So cool. Then there's Cody Harris. He came in here. He made $10,500 his second month. The next month made like $12,500 on track. I think next month we make like $20,000. He's amazing. Then you got Dan Prince. Dan Prince is what a great guy. I love this guy. You know what's cool about Dan too, guys? Dan invested $250,000 into his education to become a neurosurgeon. Dan's a wonderful, amazing neurosurgeon, right? He started this less than a year ago. He's now making more as doing what we're gonna see, what you're gonna see right now, than he does as a neurosurgeon. Loves being a neurosurgeon, won't give it up, but he loves his extra income and time, guys, right? So some of you at this point are going, oh, okay, that's great. You know, anybody can just make up some stories about a bunch of people and blah, 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 blah. And that's okay. I totally understand. I get that. Some people want to see social proof, right? I totally get that. And I agree with you, right? You wouldn't want to hire a 400-pound personal trainer, right, to show you how to lose weight. Probably not the best person to work with. So same thing. I wouldn't go partner with anybody online who wasn't successful, right? Who wasn't getting the results that I wanted to get, right? How did I get the results I got? I found the guy who was getting the best results, and I went and learned from him, right? So for those of you who's like, show me some numbers, bro, here they are, okay? So I just thought I'd show you past 3 months, one of the things we've been working on, and this is out of like 55,000 affiliates or something. I got double check that number. It's over that by now. But point is, guys, check it out. I got 10th place in the world on February. I got the 2nd place in the world in March, 3rd place in the world in April, right? And here's some bank statements. This is just one of my bigger months, guys. Actually, just came close to getting that too last month. But 325 to 422, so total 28 days. You can see I deposited $55,735 into one of my bank accounts. Pretty awesome, right? Now that's cool. I'm excited. Like, wow, I changed my life. I am that success story. My accountant's like, holy crap, you really are that guy. Like, yeah, I really am that guy. But here's what's cool. Here's what it is. It's helping the Angelos of the world. It's helping the brand new people like you in the world. Look at that. Look at all those stars. It's the people who are using our system that you're going to see tonight. You're going to get to see everything, how it works tonight, is also doing the exact same thing. Look at all those stars. Those people are also dominating the leaderboards on anything we promote, guys, because what this system does is like nothing I've ever seen. So here we go. That's it, guys. Are you ready? Because earning money online, oh man, I told you, and on autopilot, it gives people this complete freedom, total lifestyle. Gotta love it, right, Angela? It's pretty amazing. Wake up every day, do it. I just freaking love it. Just gets me so pumped. So why am I showing this? Well, first of all, I get emails from different people. People send us messages like, okay, Carlson, listen, just show me one bank statement and I'll join. So that's why we put the social proof, right? Some people want to see numbers, but here's what we're doing, guys. Why am I showing you this? First of all, it's not the brag or boast. That's definitely not. That's not my style. It's not any of our styles here at all, guys. When you get to know this community, we are really about helping people out, right? We like big mansions, but that's okay, right? And it's not to say, hey, look at all the money I made. Because again, it's not about the money, guys. You'll realize that once you've gotten yourself financially free and you don't have to worry about waking up every single day and stressing about money, you're going to realize it's about helping people, uplifting people, helping the people around you, right? Taking care of the people around you, okay? But guys, what it is though, is to show you proof of what's possible for you. Proof of what's possible for you when You take action and have access to the system that I use, and Angela and Jeff and Jang and Julian and Dalton and the rest of this entire community that's all flying out here to Vegas here in a little while is using, guys. And talk about a community. Guys, when you have a community of people, we call it a family, guys. We really call ourselves a family because we're here for you. We're looking out for everybody in this community. When you have that type of support to help you get through the hard times, to help you get over the hurdles in life, when you have that type of support and community helping you reach your goals, you can become unfreaking stoppable, guys. That's exactly what you're going to get here tonight. All right, guys, so we're about to get into this. We're about to get behind the scenes. We're going to break down step by step exactly how we're making money, how to build a business online. And so for that point, I'm going to show you, I got to tell you about this income disclaimer. This is just part of the law, something we got to do, guys. So just because I'm making thousands a month per month here doesn't mean that you will, okay? Some people make no money at all, and some people make good money, yeah. But some people, yeah, make a lot of money doing this, guys. But your results are entirely up to you. It has to do with your mindset, your attitude, your commitment, and really your determination, your ability to be coachable and tradable. I'm telling you, my friend, when you see what we have for you, as long as you're coachable, as long as you can follow instruction, as long as you can show up and do what needs to be done, you can achieve the result. I'm telling you, we'll talk more about that here in just a few minutes as I give you access to the system. Now, guys, I'm going to ask you to unlearn some things right now, okay? What do I mean by that? I'm going to ask you to take a belief that you currently hold. We're going to take it and put it off on the side for just a few minutes. You're welcome to go back to that belief system anytime you want after the end of this webinar. But for just this webinar, let's set it to the side. You know what that belief is? The belief is that for you to make money, right, to get checks, to put things in your bank account, you need to go show up to trade your time for dollars, right? You need to go show up to a job. You're going to do some tasks. You're going to spend some energy, and somebody's going to give you a paycheck, right? Well, what I'm going to show you here tonight is how to get paid when you're off on your time, doing whatever you want. You work when you want to work, okay? So you could be out at the beach with me or out here at our Vegas mansion and be making the commissions you want, or taking your family to Disneyland, right? And still be earning money, guys. So we're going to put that belief off the side for just a few minutes, all right? So, guys, why is building an online business smarter? Why is the best time to be getting into this game, guys? I'll take a sip here. Guys, I'm telling you, no better time right now in history that I've seen to be getting in the game, as well as the fact that you guys are on this webinar and getting access to the system that we use. Guys, I'm telling you, I hope you are taking this seriously and paying very close attention. All right, let's get into it, all right? So when it comes to an online business versus an offline business, let's compare the two, all right? So first thing to look at is, how big is your market, really? How big is your market? How many people can you market and sell products and services to, right? How many people can you reach? Well, let's compare the two, okay? So when you're online business, well, first of all, you have an international audience, right? You have 3.3+ billion people online, okay? It's a lot of people online, right? And that's open all day long, right? So 3.3 billion people online. Guess what, guys? In the next decade, by 2025, 2026, it's estimated that there'll be nearly 8 billion people on the internet. Guys, the internet that you know now is in its infancy. It's like horse and buggy compared to what it is going to be moving in the next 10 years, guys. I don't know if you guys are tech nerds, but I am. Wait to see what's going on. The point is, though, you have a large audience ready to go, okay? Now, when you're going to start a local business like a brick and mortar, well, guys, you can only get the local people who can bike, walk, ride, jog, get to your store, right? So you can only deal with the locals. And again, like I kind of mentioned a minute ago, online business, guys, can be open 24 hours a day. It never has to close. You can never like, sorry, come back tomorrow. Maybe you can give me some money then. No, right? Open 24 hours a day, guys. And here's what's really cool. Not only can be open 24 hours a day, you can automate 90% of the process of your business. So here's what a snapshot might look like. How about automating the process of getting people like leads to actually go and look at your stuff? And then how about automating the process of actually doing the selling and the telling about your product or your service, right? And how about you even automate the process for which they can click a button, give you money, and your product is shipped to them? Wow, right? Stay tuned because it's going to get nuts here in a minute. And now on the opposite side, look at that. Offline business, I mean, you're going to be working your own store or whatever it is for 8 to 10 plus hours, right? And if you're not in there, you're going to have to pay some employee to be in there, okay? So also when you look at offline business, guys, much lower startup costs, much lower risk. I mean, I've started a few of these businesses and had a lot of partners who start these businesses, guys. Man, when it comes to offline business, your traditional brick and mortar style stuff, guys, much higher startup costs and a much higher risk. I mean, think about this. So you want to open a store. Well, what are you going to have to do? You're going to have to go find a space, right? Hopefully it has good foot traffic. People can see it, right? And also then you have to pay a lease, right? You're going to sign a 2, 3, maybe a 5-year lease that you're going to have to pay whether business fails or not, right? So then I got to do that. Then you have to decorate your store, paint your store, buy all the furniture, the stuff that you need in there, all the shelves and all that kind of stuff. Then you got to stack the store with inventory, which is cost me. Then you got to buy signs. There's a lot to running an offline business, right? Now let's look at some of those startup costs. Just to give you base ideas, so we have something to compare to here in a little bit. So guys, if you want to run like a good funnel system online, you want to promote and sell good products and services online and make good money, you're going to need good funnel systems. And some of those costs, a good funnel system might start anywhere between $2,100 and like $3,500. If you have like a 6-figure marketer, really, somebody who actually knows how to optimize them, put one of those together, it's going to cost you about that. So if you came to me today and say, hey, Eric, could you build me a funnel? First of all, I'd say, no, I'm too busy. But number 2 is I'd say it's probably going to cost you about $3,200, $3,500. Okay. Now, here's what's cool too, guys. When it comes to product investment, you have kind of a wide range of playing in this game. Right? You can go do affiliate marketing, which I'll demonstrate here in a minute. You can invest $0, which means you find a product, you promote a link, and then if people click on that link, you make a small percentage. Or you can do some of the things that we really like to do, right? It just makes sense, is find high ticket items that when those high ticket items are bought, you end up getting high ticket commissions, right? So you get high ticket commissions. I like it. Like some of the stuff we work on, we get $300 to $4,000 commissions, right? So some are zero investment, some are invested. You got to invest in order. It's like called pay to play, right? Now on the opposite side, guys, you got offline business, which, like I said, guys, you got to rent, lease space, all the kind of things go with it. And then if you want to go with a successful franchise, I love how I throw air quotes in the air here. Nobody can see me. Total investment is going to cost you like, $116,000 to $1.9 million, right, guys? So just with a few data points right there, it's an absolute no-brainer, right? Absolute no-brainer while starting an online business, guys. And by the end of this webinar, when you see how an online business works, you're going to be blown away by we see what's going on and the trends that we're actually taking advantage of. Now, guys, if there's 3.3+ billion people online, how do you get those people to chase you, right? How do you get those people to actually find you and buy your stuff? Well, I'm going to show you tonight how to get those people chasing you, guys. And I mean really chasing you. I mean, not so you're going out there going, hey, would you go look at my stuff? Hey, go look at my stuff. Not sending people messages, not posting annoyingly on your Facebook feed or your Twitter feed all day long going, hey, check out my stuff. No, we're going to show you how to automate stuff. And I'm going to break it down here in a minute. But here's a snapshot. Imagine being able to automate the process, guys, getting leads to look at your stuff. Now, here's what you're going to see here in a few minutes, guys. This is a quick snapshot of my Facebook back office called business.facebook. And what you see there is here's what you can do with Facebook. I don't know if you know this or not, but you can create advertisements. And then you can take those advertisements using business.facebook, and then you can target specific people who might be looking for those. So if you have a golf clubs and you want to sell golf clubs to somebody, then you can be able to target people with who like golf clubs on Facebook. Make sense? So here's what's really cool though. We'll get deeper into that, how that works in a minute, guys. But here's like something I want to show you. Look on the right-hand side there. That's one of my ads on the left. Just a little video ad. Talks about how I went from being broke to making 6 figures. And then on the right there, you see under performance. Look at that. 20,000 people engaged that video, right? Either watched it, clicked on it, etc. So think about it. How long would it take for me to engage 20,000 people? Long time. Well, that's a lot, right? But check this out. Here's one of my other ads with Julian here. This ad was doing really well for us. Check this out. 542,000 people watched that video. Oh my gosh. Over 500,000 people watched the video. I mean, how long do you think it would take for me to sit down and talk to 500,000 people and say, hey, listen, so this is what my business is about. This is how I do this, blah, 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 right? No, it's amazing. Now look at this. 2.3 thousand people liked that video. And then you got another 1,731 people shared it. So now, guys, look at that. 1,700 shares. Now it has its own viral component, right? Not only are people chasing us down, but now they're even sharing our information saying, hey, you should chase these people down, right? And this is funny. I mean, I was at a photo shoot I did the other day for a company I just did. All their ad work and stuff, guys, and they were trying to add me on Facebook. And like, it says we can't add you. It's like, I can't, because I get so many friend requests, literally over 100+ a day, guys. And this is exactly what can happen when you understand how to get the right offers in front of the right people using the tools you're going to see tonight, guys. So, and is the chat open? So guys, I'm gonna skip this part right here, but you guys can comment yes, yes, or just let me know, throw a fist bump in here, yes, yes, if it's making sense to you, and I'll pop out here. Actually, in the comments, go ahead and open it up. Go ahead and open it up, and then comment yes, yes, and I'm gonna pop out in a minute here, guys. I want to see how many people are paying attention, and I'll check in with Angela here in a minute. Okay. All right, guys. So step 2, part 2, how you can build a powerful online business. Okay. You want to know how to do this, guys? Here's exactly how myself, Julian, and Jang Wynn did it. Okay, exactly what we've done. And now I'm not kidding you. This is exactly from start to finish 3 years ago to the week. To the week, my friend. Think about this. 3 years ago, I had like maybe $300 in my bank account and went to Denver, Colorado to try to meet and find my mentor. And since that, holy cow, now I made 6 figures since May. Oh my God. Oh, it drives me nuts. So exciting. So guys, do you want to know how we're doing this? Do you want to know how we got to this seat? This is how the big dogs are doing it, I guess you could say, or got to this point, right? All right, so here's how I go. So here's exactly how it went down for all of us, and in just slightly different ways, but exactly how it went down, right? So found a mentor, right? Now write this down, guys. You're gonna learn 1 of 2 ways how to do this to make money online, right? To specifically do what we're doing here. You're gonna learn this 1 of 2 ways. You're gonna either learn this from doing by mistakes or from mentors, right? You're gonna learn by trial and error, clicking buttons, buying things, trying to put things together, trying to manage, put it all together yourself, and testing and split testing and that all. You're gonna try to do all that stuff yourself. Or you're gonna find a mentor, somebody's already accomplished it, somebody's already achieved it, and you're gonna model their behavior, right? You're gonna use the same funnel systems they use. You're gonna use the same traffic sources they use. You're gonna promote the exact same campaigns they promote. Why? Because the mentor's already proven that it works. That's the key, right, guys? Go look up any successful entrepreneur. Go look up the best CEO speeches. Look at, find a mentor who's achieving the results you want to go model behavior, okay? So first thing you do, gotta find a mentor. Somebody's willing to teach you and provide you the same systems they use for themselves to achieve the results, right? So that's what I did. Jang did, there's Jang again. That's actually one of the mentors right there. So for the last 3 years, guys, and before that, remember, I've been in this industry since 2004, right? But for the last 3 years, we've been spending tens of thousands of dollars on education, getting in private masterminds, going all across the country, working with the best of the best in the industry to gather the data we needed to get to where we are today, guys, surrounding ourselves with the best. So you want to understand how to, you want to make $10,000, $50,000, $100,000 a month. You got to get the right information from the right people and the right products and offers to promote, guys. It's absolutely critical. I was out there for a decade, guys. I'm like, I'll try to promote and sell this. It looks like it's really good and fancy. Oh, that didn't work. I'm going to promote and sell this. Oh, it looks really good. Guys, over and over again. It wasn't until I found the right guys who were ready to treat them. I'm like, what are you guys promoting? Oh, that. What are you guys working on? Oh, that. That's what happens. So you got to find a mentor. So now you got that mentor. Now you got that trainer, right? That person who taught you how to do this. Now you've got to use some tools to actually build your system, right? Like I talked about a funnel system a little bit ago. You're going to need to buy some tools to put this thing together. So the tools you need are some of these. First of all, you're gonna need what's called an autoresponder, okay? Now, guys, remember the word autoresponder. You might wanna write it down really quick because here in a few minutes, I'm gonna bring that word back into our conversation. You're gonna love it because at that point when I bring the word autoresponder back into the conversation, I'm gonna be talking about the magic money formula. Guys, when you understand the money magic formula, you're gonna understand how to set yourself free. So you're gonna need something like Aweber, which is an autoresponder, guys. And simply the way you're getting emails from all the leadership here is we use something like Aweber, okay? So that's gonna cost you like $350 to over $1,800 a year, depending on the number of people like on your list, right? Okay, so that's the first thing you need, an autoresponder. The next tool you're gonna need is what's called a capture pages, the ability to build capture pages. Now, guys, this is really, really critical because this is part of telling the story, right? It's a critical part. Does the selling and the telling for you, which I'm gonna break down here in a minute, see how that goes. And so what that does is on that page, people are able to get a little more information about your product, your service, your biz op, and then they're able to click on a button, enter their email address to get that information. So you're gonna need a tool like that. That's gonna cost you about $600 a year. The next thing you must understand how to do is, first of all, webinars, right? You gotta understand how to do presentations. You gotta understand how to do sales videos, ad videos, all these kind of different ways to present the data and information. So you first gotta get really good at speaking vision and talking about your product and service, right? The next thing you need is some sort of, like a webinar jam, something to host live webinars and chats, etc. Right, guys? You're gonna need that. It's about almost another $400 a year. Now, guys, it's absolutely critical, okay? If you read the insider news and everything that goes on in this industry and stuff, you're gonna need a Facebook industry. You want to have a good Facebook industry, Facebook education, guys, because Facebook will be the place to be marketing for the next 4 to 5 years, guys. It is so dialed in. Like I said, like I said earlier, you got a pair of golf clubs to sell, and you can literally target just the people on Facebook who like to buy golf clubs and then put those golf clubs in like a picture ad in their newsfeed. Okay, it's so targeted, guys. Facebook knows everything about everybody, so they know how to find the right people who are looking for their stuff, right? So you need that education. You must have that. Otherwise, how are you going to run your ads on Facebook, right? Okay, so that cost myself and the rest of leadership over $1,000 to get that. Okay, so you want to definitely invest in that. Then you need another tool like ClickMagick, which basically tracks all your links from, your Google, YouTube, Facebook, etc. So you know where your traffic is coming from, so you can analyze that data, right? So guys, you're gonna need education. It may cost you tens of thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of hours traveling on airplanes, hotels, conference rooms, seating in chairs and stuff like that. But you know what I can tell you? It's absolutely worth it to wake up every single day to be completely free, have a six-figure income. And maybe you don't even need a six-figure income, right? Maybe you only need to make $5,000 a month. Maybe you only need to first make $3,000 a month, right? But this is what you're going to need to do, right? You need to do this in order to get in the game, right, guys? So let's go and stop for just a second, right? Because that might feel a little overwhelming. I can tell you. It felt a little overwhelming going through that entire process, right? Going through that was a difficult, long process, right? Because you want results. You're trying hard every single day. You think you're doing the right things, and you're investing money here and there, and you're trying, but ultimately not getting the results. And then one day, boom, the results start to happen, and you never look back, guys. So we're going to stop here for just a second, because guess what? I'm going to show you how to cut your learning curve by 90% tonight, guys. By 90%. I've kind of hinted about it a little bit, snuck it out a little bit, guys. But what if I can show you how to cut your learning curve by 90%, right? Not only just the learning curve, but the amount of money it costs to get all those tools, all those services, everything connected and put together, guys. 90%. So you ready? You ready to freaking rock this? Because I'm going to break it down now, the components of a successful online business. And right before I go into the next section, I'm going to check in with Angela and see how you guys are doing. So here it is, though, guys, the components of a successful online business. So first thing you must have, guys, is you need a product or service, right? Kind of makes sense. Or a business opportunity. You need something to sell, right? Something to sell the market space. Now, guys, don't worry. You don't have to create your own product, your own service. I mean, that's exactly what I did at first. I failed for years. I tried just packaging, make my own stuff. You don't have to do that. Don't worry about that. Because we know how to find the best offers in the industry, right? And promote those, right? Why not? They're just promote the ones that are going to pay you the most, that are products of a good quality and good integrity, right? So first thing is, though, product or service you need to sell. The next thing you need is what's called a secure shopping cart. Now, a secure shopping cart, probably knows what it does. It's just a secure way for the financial institutions to exchange money for your product, service, or your business opportunity, right? So you need to connect those two first things together. All right. The next thing you must have, guys, is what's called a high converting sales funnel. Like, guys, I use the word high converting sales funnel because you don't want just some sales funnel thrown together, because a sales funnel is the very most critical part of your campaign, right? It can be actually very critical part of your campaign. Now, you want that, like I mentioned earlier, like how much a good funnel would cost you. I talked about those costs earlier, right? So here's what's really cool, guys. You might want to lean in because this is neat. The job of a high converting sales funnel, guys, is do the selling and the telling about your product or your service for you. Okay, say that again, is to do the selling and the telling about your product or your service or your biz op for you, right? So example, I can be out in the morning surfing. I can be out there surfing, ripping it up, having a great few hours in water, go get myself some breakfast. And then I go home and check, and now I've got emails and people contacting me saying, hey, I saw your video, or I read your ad, or I got that email, or I saw that sales video, or I watched your webinar. I want your product. I want your service. I want your business opportunity, right? So it's doing the selling and the telling for you while you're out living your life. Pretty freaking cool, right? Now, the next thing you need is probably guess that, right? Eyeballs. We call it traffic, right? Traffic online. Now, here's what's cool, guys. Traffic is a commodity. You can literally push a button, buy traffic, okay? And funny enough, that's exactly what we teach our community how to do here, is how to get good quality traffic, right, into these high converting sales funnel. So here's what you do. You get volumes and volumes of good traffic going into your high converting sales funnel. So what's happening is you're driving that traffic. They're going into your high converting sales funnel. They're seeing your emails. They're seeing your sales pages. They're seeing your testimonial videos. They're seeing your webinar, or they're seeing your sales video. And what happens is some of those people who are going through there, some of them are going to like, love, and trust your product. And guess what they're going to do? They're going to click on the buy now button, because it just makes sense to buy right now, and they're going to buy. That's exactly how that works, right, guys? So does that make sense? Is that freaking cool, or what? Product or service? A secure way to get it to them, a high converting sales funnel doing the selling and telling for you, then volumes of traffic cruising through that sales funnel, getting the money coming out the other end so you can get paid. Isn't that amazing, right? So here's what's really cool, guys. I'll go hang out right here for a second. Not only, guys, it's about to get really exciting. This is where Angela usually starts thinking and saying that people start getting fist pumping and get really pumped up, guys, is you're about to see the magic behind the wizard behind the curtain stuff. And here's what's also exciting, because what you're about to see, guys, is not only have we really found a major hole in a gap in the industry that we filled with something that was not there, We remove 90% of the hard stuff, right? But guys, the system, this machine that was built and designed, guys, it's also taking advantage of a massive, massive trend. And that's how the wealthy get wealthy, right? They follow trends. They follow the wealthiest people, take their time, money, energy, they put it in front of the major trends, and that's how they get wealthy, right? Think about all those people who years ago bought Bitcoin for pennies and pennies and pennies and pennies, right? And maybe dollars, and now it's at like $655 a Bitcoin, right, guys? And so the point is, those who pick the money, that's get in front of major trends. And we've seen it over all ages, right? We've seen it in agricultural age, the industrial age, the information age. And guys, we're now living in the conceptual age. This is going to be one of the most abundant times in human history, my friend. If you're on the right side of history, if you're educating yourself, you're getting in the right communities, you're learning what's going on and the changes, guys, is a major, major trend. And this is where all the apps, the on-demand economy, everything's happening right now, guys. Major, major trend. So here's what's amazing. This is so, so cool. Here's what we've stumbled upon. So inside this industry that we're working with, there is a major trend. Now, what you're seeing here is retail forecast for online spending. Okay, so those numbers right there, like you see, in 2012, that's $231 billion in online sales and spending. Now, fast forward just 4 years to this year. That's over $100 billion jump to $345 billion, and it keeps going up. Look at that, $370 billion next year. And guys, guess what? There's 3.3 plus billion people on the internet now. There's going to be 8 billion people on the internet in about less than a decade, right? So it's only going to continue to grow. And guess what? More and more people are coming online. More and more people are buying the products and services online. So what's happening, guys? What is this major, major trend that we are targeting? And what's this major, major trend that we are just crushing it with? Well, it's online shopping, guys. That's right. You see, like I said, more and more people are buying products and services online. It's just how it goes, right? I mean, we got Amazon, we got everything. You can deliver to your door like in minutes, hours, and a day, right? It's pretty amazing, guys. And that's where, when I started back in 2004, people weren't even very comfortable. There weren't too many outlets you could actually go and buy stuff, right? So guys, it's a major trend. More and more people are starting to buy products and services online, guys. Major trend. So guys, I want you to comment yes, yes, again, in the comment below here. I'm just going to pop out for a second. I just want to look at the chat. I want to check in with Angela. What's going on out there? Are they pumped? Is this making sense? I want to make sure I'm very clear right before I go in and tell them, show this how this works.
Awesome. So can you hear me? I wonder if they can hear me over there. Can you turn my mic on?
Yeah, you turn my mic on.
Cool, cool. All right. So yeah, we've had an awesome group here in the chat. When you asked, is everything making sense so far? We had yes, 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 roll in. So everyone is really just glued to what you're saying right now. And it's no joke. I mean, I was the same way when I first saw this stuff. So yeah, everything is making sense so far. We have an awesome group here. So continue on.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. This is good. I see comments in there, guys. Good. Let me change that. Change mics. Okay, mine's all awesome. Woo! So exciting, so cool. So great to have you right over there. Neat.
Yeah, so awesome.
All right, guys. So here it is. I'm going back and share my screen, and let's see. Boom, boom. Guys, I hope you're pumped. Hope you're excited because we're about to get into the nitty gritty, right? I'm actually going to show you step by step how this is all put together. Then I'm going to show you exactly how to get this in your hands. Are you pumped? Are you pumped? Can I get a little high five? Boop, 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 fist bump. All right, let's get nuts. Let's get nuts. I'm going to share the screen again, guys. You're almost there too, guys. Not too much longer. Just want to get you. I want to make sure we have all the information. And guys, for those of you who are being really patient, you're sticking here, you watch all the information. I know some of you are glued. You're like, oh my gosh, this is blowing my mind. We appreciate that, right, guys? And this is done in a specific way. We're laying out the information in a very specific way for you, so you have a comprehensive understanding of what we're doing. There's a lot of guys out there go there, hey, check out my stuff and look at, we make money. Click the button and join us. We'll show you how to make money. Then they don't do crap for you on the back end. So I want you to understand what we're doing, right? So that's the major trend, online shopping. Now check this out. Woohoo! Did you know, this is so fun. It's gonna blow your mind, guys. Ready? Did you know that when you check out and purchase something online, that 90% of the time an affiliate is making commission from your purchase? Did you know that? So every time you go into Google and you type in anything you want to buy, and you go browse around, you click on a button, you click the buy now button, and then you make that purchase, guess what? Some affiliate just made a commission, right? When they're out sitting on the beach or with their family at Disneyland. That's pretty crazy. Did you know that was going on all day, every day? I don't care what it is, guys. You can buy everything online, right? Here, check this out. If you were like even to go, like say you want to buy a TV. So I type in big screen TV. I click on, ooh, Best Buy's got a deal, right? I go to Best Buy, I click on a TV, purchase the TV, I go pick up down the street. Guess what? Affiliate just made a commission. right, guys? You could be an affiliate for anybody, by the way. You could be an affiliate for Walmart, Target, Best Buy. You can. Every company out there, guys. Now check this out. Imagine if, so cool, guys. Imagine if you knew how to get the right offers in front of the right people, and instead of a silent affiliate earning that commission, it was you. You got paid that commission while you were out living the life that you that you want to live, right? Right? That's amazing. Imagine that, guys. So if you want to do that, where would you start? Right? If you want to become that silent affiliate, you want to be that person who's making 300 to, I don't know, it could be, I'll say the commissions here, maybe 300 to $4,000 commissions or whatever they are, right? Where would you start? How would you even think about getting in the game? Well, the first thing you must do is you need to find an audience, right? You need to find an audience that is raising their hand saying, listen, I'm looking for stuff, right? I'm looking for that product, or I'm looking for this type of service, or I'm looking for a business opportunity, right? You need to find that audience. And then you need to find an offer that's congruent with them, right? Find an offer that matches that person, that group of people raising their hands saying, hey, I want to start my own whole business. Show me how, right? Or, hey, I want to lose weight. Show me how, right? That's what you got to do, guys. Find audience and offer that's congruent. So I'm going to show you right now how to find profitable audience. So here's a couple examples right now how you would go about finding a profitable audience, okay? I hope you guys get a ton of value this over this next section. So good, guys. So a couple of major tools you can use out there, guys, is Google and Google AdWords, and then Facebook for Business, okay? So I'm going to show you exactly how to find profitable audience using both of these tools. Now, if you're using Google AdWords, you would use a tool called Keyword Planner. Simply enough, guys, as you can see in that red circle down there, where it says type in the product or your service, I typed in make money online, right? So what I want Keyword Planner to do is I want them to show me how many people every single month are typing in the words make money online, right? Because I want to find how many people are looking to make money online. So now what Google AdWords and Keyword Planner is going to do is they're going to show me how many people every single month are looking to type that in. And not only that, what's super cool is they actually show me other keywords that people are typing in that are similar, right? Like look at that, how to make money fast, right? Make money from home, work from home, right? So that's really cool. Now look at those other numbers, 110,000, 88,000, 88,000, right? So what are those? Those are large audiences of people who are typing in every single month those phrases, right? So there's well over 200,000 people right there, 300,000 people right there who are looking to make money online. Pretty cool, right? Also, like I said, you can go over any market, guys. I don't care if it's fitness, gardening, doesn't matter what you want or what your market niche is in, guys. You can promote to everybody. So here's an example. I typed in like lose weight. Look at that. Again, more keywords, and look at these numbers. Look at these audiences. 165,000, 74,000, 110,000. I mean, geez, that's a lot of people, right? Looking for weight loss products. So that's one way to do using Google AdWords, okay? So let's look at it from a Facebook for Business perspective. Remember earlier I showed you, like when I was talking about how to get people chasing you, I showed you how you can create an ad and then you can use Facebook for Business and put it in a news feed, okay? Well, here's what you do. Now we're in the back of there, Facebook for Business. Now in the interest in this side, I type in home business. Now, what Facebook does is shows me how many people are looking for home businesses online. Wow, look at that, over 1 million people. So guys, if I have an offer about how to build a home-based business or something, right? And then I can actually target those people. I can target specific age, demographics, specific language, country. I can go down to zip code, area code, doesn't matter, right guys? You can target specifically those people with your offer by putting that ad in front of their news feed. And then when they're scrolling through their Facebook news feed, they see that video offer, and they see me running down the beach like a madman, going to surf. Like, what's that guy doing in the middle of the day surfing? And I talk about how I build an online business. They can click on that link and watch it. Pretty cool, right, guys? Now, look, I even typed in fitness there. Look at that, 16 million people are interested in fitness on Facebook. And maybe you're interested in just running or cycling. Well, look at Facebook breaks it down so you can put your ad specifically in front of the people who are interested in that. Is that amazing, guys? Like, no more is it like throw a billboard up on the highway and hope that somebody's going to see it and go call your site or something, right? No, these people actually get up every single day and they're into running, or they're into cycling, or they're into home-based businesses, right? So they're seeing, which Facebook loves to do, put qualified information in front of the people that are looking for it. That's what they do. Pretty freaking cool, right? I bet some of you are smiling right now going, oh my God, that's amazing. It is. So now let's find them an offer, right? How do you go out there and find them stuff to sell? Well, I'll show you. Now, guys, there's several ways of doing and using a system like you're going to see that we have here tonight, right, guys? So you can do it from an affiliate perspective. Now, a straight affiliate perspective. Like I said, guys, you could go to like Walmart.com and Target.com right now. Don't do it right now. Do it after the webinar. or even Best Buy, you can scroll down to the bottom of their homepage and look at the very bottom. It'll say something like affiliate or partner, you know, and then you click on that button, you can pop over there and become an affiliate. So you could be an affiliate for Walmart. So every time maybe somebody bought a pair of diapers, you somehow promoted with a link and somebody clicked on a button bottom, you'd make a tiny commission. Now, it's not a lot. I don't recommend going promoting for Walmart. It's like pennies, not pennies, but a few, it's like 3 to 4%, right? And so you can do it that way, guys. Or you can go to something like I'll call an affiliate network. Okay, affiliate network, guys. And there's lots of affiliate networks out there. There's like Newcast Network, ClickBank, Max Bounty, ClickSure, and Commission Junction, right? Now, here's what an affiliate site does. Okay, affiliate site basically lists literally tens of thousands of products out there to sell and buy. Okay, so you would create an account with one of those companies there. You'd log in your back office, and maybe you're interested in selling home business products or services. Or you're looking for a home business product to sell, or maybe a fitness product to sell. Okay, so you could go in there, then you basically take that link, and then you find that audience, you put that link in front of them. When people click on that link and they go over and they buy that product or that service, boom, you're gonna make a commission. Okay, and I'll show you how that works here in just a minute. Okay, and those would cost you almost like nothing to start some of those. Then you can also do like direct sales and we call it why am I looking at the word? Direct sales and internet marketing. Anyways, guys, you can do network marketing. Sorry, there's a word. Pop that right ahead there. Network marketing, guys. And guys, there are good network marketing companies out there. Okay, there are really good ones out there. Okay, and you just gotta look around. We actually know some good ones. But the point is, remember how everybody used to do it? Like, go make a list of your friends and family. Go have them make a list of their friends and family. Have a home party. Have them all come on out. Right? Lock them in there until they buy. And show them 3 circles. When they're 3 and 3 and 3 and 3, and then you're free. Boom, right? You don't have to do that game anymore. You can do all these things I'm talking about, different ways to make money online using the system that we're showing you tonight. Because guys, what it's designed to do, guys, you can get leads on autopilot. Check this out. So here's some offers to promote, right? You want to find some offers to promote. Here's how you would do it using an affiliate site like a ClickBank or something. So here's actually looking in my back office for ClickBank. Now, and some good water. So in the back of ClickBank, I want to find some products to sell some people, right? So I type in the word home business. Now, look at that. There's 1,504 products to look at and sell. Now, guys, first of all, that's a lot of products to go through, right? I mean, you literally have 151 pages of products to go through. Now, you can do this. You can start going through there. Now you can see in the circles there. That's how much you're gonna get paid for. Average commission. You have to understand the average rebill. What you're really ultimately gonna want to do, guys, is take several of these ads, these offers, and then split test them, right? And find out which one converts the best, which one actually more people buy. And you get the commissions there. You can see, look, $4.86. There's one for $32.90. Okay, not the best of commissions, but you can make some money that way, right? Here's another example. Look, I typed in lose weight. Okay, again, same type of thing here. There's 787 products that you can choose through, right? Again, you're going to want to take those different offers, split test those ads, and try to find those offers and see which one people buy the most. Again, and there's some commissions, again, kind of weenie commissions, but that's how you do it, guys. You would go to an affiliate site, type in the offer, test out the different offers, find out which one makes you the most money, right? Now, guys, this is really cool. One way to do this is, okay, one way is to put an offer in front of your chosen audience with ads. Now, some might buy right now, right? Buy right now because it makes sense to you, right? But only a small percent will buy at first sight, right? Now, you can make money this way. You can, but not even close, nearly as much money as doing what we are going to show you tonight, my friend. Not nearly close as much money as you're going to see tonight, guys. So here it is. I told you we're going to reverse engineer. I'm going to pull back the curtain. I'm going to show you exactly the system that we've been using to generate over $2 million in sales and commissions for our organization in less than the last year, guys. How we set people financially free. How the Angels and Tyler's able to go first class from Florida today, fly all the way here to the LA, to the Las Vegas mansion headquarters, right, guys? So here it is. Here's exactly how we're doing. Now, guys, this sales funnel here, right? We talked about sales funnels and how they get organized and structured, right? This one right here that you're going to see was now connected and designed by several of the leaders in this community, right? To help our people out. So here's what it looks like. So what you see there is a snapshot of my Facebook fan page, right? Now, guys, here's heads up. I have several, right? I have one for surfing. It's all about, I love surfing, right? Then I have another one that's all about fitness, right? And I use either one to promote certain things. If I'm promoting surfing products or adventures or travel, I would use surfing. If I'm promoting fitness products, I would use my fitness fan page, right? But for this example, we're talking about online business training, right? So I'm gonna use my business fan page. Now, here's what I do. On my fan page, I take one of those advertisements, a video, right? Like the video I was talking about, me run down the beach, like, hey, this is Eric, and I used to be a broke personal trainer, but now I make 6 figures, I travel around the world. If you want to learn how, click the button above, right? So in that video, I take that video, what I showed earlier, I take a business.facebook. I then target those people. Remember I showed you the 1 million people online who are interested in home businesses? Well, now I use that exact tool I showed you. I take that video that's geared specifically in the language for those people. I then take that video and using that Facebook business, target those people. So now those people are going to start seeing, showing up in their news feed, my video ad about starting a home-based business. Now, guess what? Some of those people are going to click on that button and they're going to watch the video. They're going to watch it like, wow, this guy's really cool. I like what he's doing. I want to live like that. Yeah. And in that video, it's instructed to tell them, you know what? Click the button above to get more information or register for a live webinar, right? Pretty cool. So then what happens is some of those people that I target engage. They watch the video, so they get a little information told about what selling and the telling, right, is being done a little bit in that video. They're then taken over to the capture page, right, where we talked about those earlier. Now, the job of the capture page is to give a little more information, right, do a little more of the selling and telling about the product, service, or business opportunity available, right? And then at that point, that new almost prospect has an opportunity to click on that link, enter their email address, to then get the rest of that information. Now, on the next stage for them is to get the rest of the information, right? So they're going to be taken over to make a sales page, right? It might be a long, lengthy sales page. It tells them all about the product, service, or business opportunity. It might be a sales video. It might be even registering for like a live webinar, right? So then now what happens is the final part, right? The last little bit of the selling and the telling about the product or service is being done for them, right? Is telling them about the product service. Now what happens is some of those people are going to click on the buy now button because it just makes sense to buy now, right? So that's pretty cool. So that's exactly how that works, guys, right there. That is what's responsible for creating all the income and all the life-changing results that we've got, guys, right freaking there. That's exactly how we've been doing it, guys, using exact funnels like this that are designed and put together. Now, remember, guys, this gets me so fired up because there's all this magic, right? There's all this magic happening everywhere. All on the back end, guys. Now, here's what's happening. The marketing magic formula. Remember I talked about earlier when I got excited, I talked about the autoresponder, how this ties in. Check it out, guys. Here's what happens. Now, once they enter their email, they go into our autoresponder, right? So remember, they saw the ad, they click on the link. They're like, you know what? I want more information about that. They enter their email. Now they go into our autoresponder. Now guess what happens? Every day, we can send them more info, testimonials, right? Provide value, show credibility. And guess what? The whole thing, the whole process is designed to send them a link back to the offer and buy it now because it makes sense, right? Now, maybe 1% to 3% will buy right now. Now, that means 97% won't. But guess what? We have their info, and guess what? We know what they're interested in, right? So guess what's happening? Now we have an asset that we can take into the future that can pay us over and over again, my friend. If you've ever heard the phrase, the money is in your list, I'm telling you, it's so true, guys. Take it from a guy who did not build a list for over 10 years, and didn't make any income, and now a guy who makes 6 figures who now has a large list. Guys, the money is in your list. Start doing it right freaking now. And honestly, the proof is in the pudding, right? You guys agree? You agree the proof's in the pudding? Probably like, Eric, what are you talking about? Well, guess what? You're here on this webinar right now. That's proof that this is working, right? Because guess what? You saw our ad, right? You opted in, and now you're watching the offer, right? So the only question is now, is if we show you exactly how we do all this, are you actually going to do it? Because seriously, my friend, you will be the only variable for which you get success or not. You want to make $5,000 a month? You're going to be the only variable. You want $10,000 a month? You'll be the only variable. Guys, the system works. It cranks out commissions all day, every single day for everybody who applies and follows exactly what we tell them to do. It's amazing, guys. So now what if? What if? I know you're pumped. I know you're sitting there right now going, oh my gosh, I am so excited. This is just making so much sense to me. This is resonating with me. This is something I want to do. This is something I'm going to change my life. Now what if, guys? What if you had a 6-figure marketer automate 90% of this process for you? 90% of the entire process I just broke down for you guys, done for you by somebody who knows exactly how to get those results, guys. What if? What if you had a 6-figure marketer hand you a high converting offer? It's already proven to get results. It's already proven to get results. It's already filling up mailboxes full of commissions, right? Why would you not? I went to Hawaii, was out there for 10 days, guys, came back at over $6,000 in checks just in my mailbox, okay? That's pretty awesome. So why not just promote those type of offers, right? You know? How about also having a 6-figure marketer build your capture pages for you, right? So you don't have to do that. You don't have to learn how to go build capture pages, learn how to split test those. Then you got to learn how to connect all that data stuff, guys, and incur the cost of buying those capture pages. Also, a six-figure marketer, build your autoresponder. That's right, guys. Build your autoresponder for you. Connect all the pieces together, run your autoresponder. Not only build and run it for you, but also email your leads on your behalf. Guys, that is huge. I mean, when you're starting your online business, guys, you might be brand new, so you're trying to build your list, trying to get people to come check out your offers and stuff. Or you could have your emails being sent by six-figure marketer who's already getting results, who's already has a name in the industry, who says, listen, this is what we're doing, and here's how you do it. So we do that part, build the relationships for you. Wow, right. Not only that, how about handle the sales presentations, create the sales ads copies for you, and do the webinars for you. Wow, right? Also, close sales for you guys. Close the sales for you guys. So you don't have to do that. We're not asking you to get on through a three-way call or do a house party or any of that kind of get on the phone and close sales. No, that will be done for you, right? Also, handle your coaching calls. So when the newest person clicks that button, is fired up, is excited, know they're going to start this moment, they're going to start changing their life, they join this community, they actually get a coaching call and it's done for you to help the brand new person get their business started. And all you have to do to get that done, all you have to do is to start changing your life and making those commissions is follow a click-by-click training on setting up your ads. That's it. So guys, it's time to get in the game, right? I think you all agree. It's time to get in this game. This is a game worth getting into. So if you're an ambitious person, you could take what I just laid out and create this in, maybe 30, 45 days, okay? You go start piecing this together. You can start testing some of those ads you've seen in ClickBank and start split testing to find out which one makes you the most money. And just to make sure I gave you guys a ton of value, stuff you can really walk away with tonight, guys. For building the funnels, here's what we use. We're using Lead Pages, Aweber, ClickMagick, and for traffic, guys, we're using Facebook, Google, YouTube, and Instagram, right? And I got to connect all those pieces together and start the split testing process and stuff. Guys, you can do that if that's what you want to do. But if you want a click-by-click training showing exactly how we do all of this, then we have a perfect solution for you right now, guys. And guys, right before I give you that perfect solution, right before I talk about the special offer that I talked about at the very beginning, guys, I'm really excited to get this in your hands. What is your plan B? Seriously, what is your plan B? A lot of you are here tonight because you're probably looking to change your financial situation, right? Well, we ask this question, guys, because we work with people coming in every single week, guys, and we do these coaching calls, and it's shocking to find out how many people, first of all, are really struggling. And we feel you guys. We know the struggle is real. We all struggled before, right? Every one of us here has struggled before, right? What difference is we made a decision change. But what is your plan B, right? What is your plan B if you keep doing what you're doing till next year? And 5 years from now, what's your life going to look like? What kind of changes are you going to make? What kind of things are you going to do to get the freedom and lifestyle that you want, right? I mean, the world's changing. The world economy is changing. What are you doing? Universities aren't the same. College education isn't worth what it used to be, right? I mean, look at these headlines, right? Working and poor. Guys, statistically, first of all, what is it? 85% of Americans hate their jobs. 85%. Okay, so that sucks. I know everybody here on this webinar is probably getting up every day and don't really love your job. Okay, and then they're working and poor. So 62%, I think I said this stat earlier wrong, but 62% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, guys. That means running out of money or just getting by right to the point that the paycheck runs out. That's scary. Now, then another stat, 61% of people have less than $1,000 in their bank account for savings, guys. I mean, working and poor, it's really crazy, guys. And then you got the same people who are expected to retire when they're 65. Right? Who are living paycheck to paycheck, right? And guys, guess what? Retire. Look at that Time magazine cover down there, bottom left. Working, or when are you gonna be able to retire? If you were born in the 80s, do you know how much money you're gonna need in the bank to retire? $2 million. Born in the 90s, $2.5 million in the bank to retire. Guys, how many of you are close to saving that up in the next 20 years? 30, 40 years. Come on, guys, it's changed. Where'd all the jobs go, right? College students are coming out, 50% don't even get a job with the career that they had. They get the same jobs they could have gotten in high school. Guys, the things are changing. And guys, myself, I'm a nerd. I'm 43 years old. I've been reading technology, economy stuff for 20 years. It's no surprise the position I'm in now, right? I knew the changes that were coming, and I know the changes that are coming now. Guys, we're entering a really crazy time in technology and advancement. And if you don't know about Moore's Law and how things are going to change quickly, guys, they're going to change very quickly, accelerating from 2019 on. Okay, just look it up. Point is, guys, if you ever heard the phrase, robots are coming for your job, this is true. It really is. I don't care what kind of job you have. It's not secure. I don't care if you're pushing papers. I don't care if you're a researcher. She's the #1 job for males in the United States is a truck driver. Guys, well, guess what? That job's gone in the next decade. Most everything will be automated in that type of process delivery, guys. So you need to be paying attention, because if you're not able to afford living the life that you're at and afford to start even saving for retirement, what do you think about your kids? What do you think about your family? What kind of education are they going to get? What kind of jobs are going to be there for them, guys? You need to be learning something new. Now, let's all take a deep breath real quick, all right? I need one. All right, guys, so take a deep breath and just let that go. Magic. That's kind of heavy. I mean, it's a lot to think about the future. That's why you guys need to be making decisions today based on where you're going, not on where you're at, right, guys? Now, imagine you make a decision right now, and I'm going to show you a special offer. It's going to blow your socks off. It really is. Guys, imagine you take that offer. Maybe say you decide to run with this, guys, right, and have a 6-figure marketer build your funnels for you and get you set up and running a home-based business. Imagine it's 6 months. Imagine it's a year. You know, heck, I'll tell you, if it takes you 3 years to get to this type of position, it's probably worth it, right? But imagine waking up every single day with just a sense of gratitude, right? A sense of like happiness and a sense of like fulfillment, a sense of like all needs are met, right? Because now you have enough money in the bank account, right? You have your needs are taken care of. You can take care of your family. You can travel. You can have the house you want. You got the car you want, right? You can build your retirement. You can build your legacy. You can step up and take success, like it's your responsibility, right, guys? And imagine that time periods go by and now you're happy. Now you're free. Now you're financially successful. And now you're living the life that you really, really want to live. You're free. You're free from that rat race. You're free from that 9 to 5. Because guys, we're going to give that to you here in just a moment. But guess what? We show you step by step how to get all that traffic, right? We show you how to get the clicks, how to drive the traffic to our high converting sales funnel, guys. That's created by a 6-figure marketer. Not only that, you have the 6-figure marketer emailing your leads, building your autoresponder, right? Building those lists, shooting those ad videos for you, creating the ad copy for you, doing the live webinar presentations for you, doing your coaching calls for you, all while you're doing one thing, and that's a step-by-step click training to run your ads, guys. So when we run this next live webinar, we're not joining my team. We're not joining Angela's team or Jang or Julian's team. They're joining your team. You get paid. You get the commission. And now guess what? Your life is going in that positive financial direction that you're really wanting to go, guys. I'm so excited to share this information with you. So guys, you're by now, you're probably wondering how much, right? And by now you're like, this just makes so much sense. I am ready to go. I know you are, right? So you're probably wondering how much, right? So guess what? I'm going to show you. But guess what? Right before that, I told you we're going to give you a very special bonus for all of you. Pay attention right to this very end right now, guys. A little surprise for you guys, all right? So not only, all right, are we going to provide you, have a 6-figure marketer, you know, build your capture pages, build your autoresponder, email your leads, do your coaching calls, everything, guys. But for you guys who are all paying attention right now and you join our success team right now, we have these special bonuses we're going to give to you right now, guys. You're also going to get a half-hour coaching call with myself or one of the other leaders in this community to map out a game plan for you. Guys, this is huge. I never, ever had that, ever, until 3 years ago. And guess what? Everything changed. Because guess what? I found a mentor. I found a community. I was able to get on the phone with somebody, tell somebody like, listen, this is where I'm at, man. This is where I want to go. How do I get there, right? So powerful, guys. As well, then you're going to get a 3-hour coaching mentor training, guys, with Jang and Balaj and Julian, guys. They're going to give you that like 40,000 foot view. I gave you a 20,000 foot view of what we're doing here. They're going to give you that 40,000 foot view, guys. You're going to see exactly how to work with the high ticket promoting offers that we use and how to leverage our system to get the most out of it, make the most money possible. As well, guys, team, all of our resources, as well as our team group, weekly webinars, and weekly trainings. Guys, you'll never be lost. Like, hey, guys, man, I have a question. I can't get any help, right? Nope. We have private group chat set up for you. Your question about your business, and boom, you're going to get some help on that, guys. As well, every single week, the leaders do a training every single Wednesday at 6 p.m., right? We hop on there. We do advanced trainings for guys. We bring out people to help you guys further your business, as well as you can ask us questions how to keep growing your business. As well, guys, all the mentorship tools and training you need to build a successful online business. And honestly, that's priceless. Seriously, you can't put a price on freedom. You really can't. I'm telling you. I mean, waking up over all these months and just be able to realize like, wow, I can do whatever I want. I can buy whatever I want. I can go anywhere I want. This is really crazy. And knowing that I don't have to ever go back to a job, right? Because guess what? I now possess the skill set to build this anything, guys. Just once you understand, you acquire this knowledge, it's yours. It's like going to business school and getting a business degree and taught a specific skill set, though, specifically how to do it, right? You own that knowledge. Nobody can take it away from you, guys. And that to me, that's honestly priceless, right? Honestly priceless. So cool. You can take away the current campaign we're working on or any of the other campaigns we're working on. Boom, you can always find another one. It's amazing, guys. As well, remember how we spent $1,000 for that Facebook ads education? You guys won't have to, because we're going to give you access to our Facebook membership, guys, with step-by-step training. So, guys, that easily comes to $9,800+ with a six-figure marketer building your sales funnel, guys. And if somebody told me that, honestly, a decade ago, that listen, Eric, guess what? We know you're going to fail. We know you're going to try everything and fail over and over again, because we have the results. We've worked with enough people to know that 99% of the people are failing at this. I think it's 97% actually are failing at this. So, but if you pay us $10,000 and you keep working hard, you will achieve those results one day. I would have been like, boom, give me the button. I'm going to do it, because that's my dream, right? That's what they tell you in college, don't they? Hey, come to college. Give us this much money, and you're expected to make this much money when you get out. Isn't that what happens, right? Well, guess what? You're not going to spend $9,800 tonight. Not going to do that. Guys, I'm so excited to give you this offer. So proud of the leadership of this community, guys, to really put together something very special. Like I told you, we're going to blow your socks off with this offer, because you've seen what it already takes to achieve this, guys. So here's what we did. We got together. We looked at all of our costs, right? It takes time. Like, these are half-hour coaching calls be done all day long, every single day on your behalf, right? You saw all the costs for building these high-converting sales funnel and all the monthly costs it takes for us to run the back-end systems, right? So we looked at it. We added up. We decided, you know what? $499 doesn't cover our costs, but at least helps the average brand new person to come in and start a business, right? And it puts a little bit of skin in the game, right? And so we figured that's a very, very fair price ask. So we decided, let's start off with $499, right? And guess what? We decided to get a little nuttier. Guys, I'm telling you, I'm so excited for all of you here tonight, because we did something really crazy. We got some big things going on. Like I said, we have a whole bunch of people. We're all on their way right now, converging, flying all over the world to meet us right now, guys. So we're doing something very special, and I'm excited for you guys. So you're probably like, all right, Carlson, just freaking tell me how much, because I want to get in this game. I want to change my life. I want to get the results. I want to achieve the life of my dreams. So guess what, guys? We're opening up a very limited window for you guys. Very limited window. Things are going to change quickly, so I want you to make sure you take advantage of this tonight, guys. So one time, you're going to get a six-figure marketer to build your high-converting sales funnel and do all the coaching calls, as well as all the special bonuses when you join right now, guys, for a one-time payment of $99, guys. One-time payment, guys. One-time payment, $99 right now to get started. I'm so excited to get this to you guys. So it's time to make a decision, right? There's 3.3+ billion people online, and you know there's going to be 8 billion online in the next 10 years, right? And you know more and more people are buying products and services online, right? And you know that affiliates are making tons of money being in that position. So, right? And we talked about why an online business makes total sense and why this is the perfect time to be doing this, guys. It's only going to get bigger and bigger. And this is a system created by Global Affiliate Zone, guys. Wow. As it is a monster. It's designed to help the average brand new person come online and start making commissions. Is easier than I've ever seen anything. Something huge, guys. We talked about how to automate your online business, guys, how to get the process of leads done automatically, how to get the process of doing selling and telling about your product and service done automatically, and then even to the point where they click the buy now button because it makes so much sense, right? So amazing, guys. Also, we talked about the trends and how to become wealthy, right? That's what you do. Find a mentor. Just find somebody who's already achieving the results that you're achieving and go model their exact behavior. Eat the foods they eat. Work out like they work out. Read the books that they read. Go to the seminars that they go to. Watch the shows that they watch. Do everything they do. Promote the exact same products that they're promoting the exact same way they are. That's how you get freaking wealthy, right? I told you why you don't want to miss this. Guys, we're doing something very special. All of you are very, very lucky right now to be seeing this offer. I'm excited for all of you. Very excited for all of you, right? Okay, and I've already showed you proof of people just like you who are making thousands of dollars online, guys. We could actually do this whole seminar just testimonials, okay? But we want to make sure we provide very valuable information tonight. So, guys, also we talked about learning the skill set, direct sales, and marketing. And ultimately, guys, that's what's amazing because you're going to come in here, leverage our system. It's 90% done for you, right? You're going to do the one thing, 10%, right? The one thing that's easiest to do. You're going to copy our ads, copy and paste our ad copy into your newsfeed using our video ads. You're going to use our training, just load it through business.facebook. Then you're going to target the people on Facebook who are looking for the right offer. Oh my gosh, that equals freedom, my friend. And then here's the cool part. You want to learn how to get to understand and absorb all the information to do where I'm at, right? Or all the leaders here where you know how to build your own sales funnel, you know how to do the whole process. Guys, we have that ongoing education already there for you. right? We're there to provide that for you guys. So it's really, really time to take action. Time to take action, make a decision, let's run. So I'm gonna pause right now, I'm gonna pop out. Angela, what's the scoop over there? I'm gonna turn off my mic and stop sharing my screen. What's going on out there?
Yeah, Eric, we have a few people in here that, a bunch of people actually that are just saying, this is a sweet deal. Thank you. Like, how do I get in? What do we do? What's the next step? They're so ready to go. And then, of course, on the other hand, we do have some people who came here tonight because they're broke right now. They're struggling. And so, we have a few questions that are just like, what if I don't have the money right now? But in a couple of days, what do I do? I just don't have the money right now. I want to be able to speak to this group too, because we are here to help the newest person, wherever you are, get to wherever you want to go. So what I can tell you right now is that this opportunity is on the table for you right now. So do whatever you got to do to, move forward. I'm going to pop back over to Eric and he's going to show you exactly, he's going to share a screen and what you need to do to move forward. But the thing is it's important to understand that, broke is only a temporary thing, but poor is a state of mind. I saw a comment in here that really stuck out to me. One of the girls in here said, I don't have the money, I can't afford it. And the thing is that it is as you say it is. I don't think we really realize how powerful we really are and the things that we think and that we say. The reason that you might not have the money right now is because you keep saying, I can't afford it, I can't do this. But if you just kind of speak out in faith and say, I can do this. I want it that bad that I'm going to make it happen. That's where the breakthroughs come through. That's when circumstances start to change around you. When you start making decisions based on your goals instead of your circumstances, right? Because if you make your decisions based on your circumstances, you're just going to perpetuate those circumstances. But if you're making different decisions based on your goals, you're going to start creating those goals coming to fruition because of the actions that you take because of those powerful decisions, those faithful decisions, those leaps of faith that you take. That's what it takes, right? And I'll tell you my story here in just a moment, and it's going to make a lot more sense too, and you're going to be able to really see where I'm coming from. But for right now, we have a bunch of people in here who really want to get started. So Eric, I want to pass it back to you real quick.
Awesome. Thank you. Awesome. Right, guys? So exciting, man. That was just some golden nuggets dropped on you right there. That's real knowledge. That's somebody who's gone through it and knows what success looks like on the other end, guys. You really got to change that mindset. You got to change your mentality, right? Because how many years are you going to go by and you're going to go, I can't afford it. I can't afford to change my life. I can't afford to do this. I can't afford to do that, right? It's a mentality. It really is. And believe me, I know. I believe I was in that same boat, guys. I would run out of money on Friday and I wouldn't see it. Maybe it was a Wednesday or Thursday next week at times. So I understand the point about not having money. But if you want to get somewhere in life, you're going to have to start taking different actions. Somebody down there named Sandeep Sengo is like, you want to help or do you want to sell or serve? Well, well, guys, we are serving you right now, but you have to be the person that helps yourself first, right? We can't go help you get out of the hole that you dug for yourself, right? You created your own reality, right? So we're here to serve you the best we can. So here's what we're going to do. So guys, what you can do right now is I'm going to share my screen for just another second. You can go ahead and refresh your screen. Don't worry, the video's still going to be right where you're at live. And right now what's going to happen is right below this video, an orange button has popped up. It says join our success team, guys. Click on that button. I'm going to show you what that looks like right now. Share my screen for just a couple of minutes. And we're going to bring Angela out here, guys. So excited to share this with you guys. Yeah, and Angela, when I bring you out and then you bring it out, I'm going to go off a little bit about hustling at the end of that, all right? Because I think everybody's got to talk about hustling. All right, so you guys, you refresh your page and join our success team right now. All right, guys, here's your steps. You can click on the orange button that says join our team. Super easy, right? You can do that. Go ahead and click a button right now. You can still listen to my voice as you are taking your next steps, which is you just been taken over to a PayPal account or a Stripe account, guys. And on there, you are going to take care of your one-time cash outlay for your six-figure marketer or sales funnel built for you and your coaching calls, etc. And that will be your mentor. That will be the person who will get you plugged into the system as well as get your coaching call set up for you, etc. Okay, guys, so you're going to go and take care of that one time right now. We're going to create your account tonight, and that's going to trigger your free bonuses, okay? You're going to get added to our Facebook, private Facebook mastermind group. Guys, you're going to love that. You're just going to love it. You're going to be surrounded by like-minded people who just love and support you, and we're going to post your picture in there and say welcome, and you'll just see everybody like just, hey, welcome. You made the best decision ever. You're going to love this community, and you will. You absolutely will, guys. Also, you're going to start your onboard training process and get going quickly and basically get as fast as you can, start making money. Now, guys, this is a limited time offer. Like I said, we're working on some very big things. I can't really let them out of the bag right now, but I can tell you this. Take advantage of this $99 one-time offer, guys, because it's going to change. It's going to change very, very quickly, guys. So this is a one-time limited time offer, guys. Also, we can only take 10 coaching calls. Okay, what that means is we have several leaders on here who drive traffic to this, guys. And so those leaders, we can only take 10 coaching calls each. Now, we're obviously very, very busy with coaching calls. So what happens is as soon as everybody's coaching calls are filled, guys, I get a notification, everybody's filled, and then we turn those off. So if you want one of those 10 coaching calls with one of our mentors, make sure you're doing that right now. Okay, my friend? Now, here's, again, what's all included. Make sure you guys understand what you're getting for that one-time payment, $99. So you get a 6-figure marketing team, hand you a high converting offer, right? You're going to, in the training, you're going to have Jang and Balaj show you one of the high converting offers that you can plug into our system. Say one we use. That's exactly what I would do. And then we're going to build your capture pages, email your leads on their behalf, build your autoresponder, handle your coaching calls, do your sales and presentations, webinars, even add videos for you, close sales for you. That's right. Even close sales for you guys. Freaking amazing, guys. Right, for $99. As well, for all of you who paid close attention to the end of this live webinar, we're going to give you the bonuses, guys, and that's going to get your half-hour coaching call, 3-hour mentor training, as well as the team group chats, weekly webinars, ongoing training, as well, guys, is that must-have Facebook ads education, guys. And honestly, guys, we're here to provide you the most value possible, right? So, guys, I'm going to leave you with a quick quote before I pull Angela out here, guys. And I want to say this. Successful people make decisions quickly, right? And then change them very slowly, right? Guys, but unsuccessful people make decisions very slowly and then change them often and quickly, guys. Honestly, procrastination is the #1 killer of success. Guys, think about this. Oh, makes my stomach turn a little bit, guys. Think about this. A little over 3 years ago, I was a broke freaking personal trainer who had barely anything in his bank account. Barely anything, guys. Run out of money every few days. And I could have given up, right? I could have given up. I could have followed everybody's advice. Just go live your life and be a personal trainer again or do whatever, right, guys? I could have done that. I could have just given up. But guys, guess what? I didn't, right? I was given another opportunity. Even when it looked like things were dark, I clicked on a button. I gave faith, and I jumped in, and look what happened. 3 years later, to the week, guys, I've made 6 figures in the last 5 months, living free, out there traveling the world, helping, inspiring people. And guys, it's amazing. You think about that. If I didn't make that decision, even though I didn't have that money at that time, guys, and I even pawned stuff at the time, I'm not saying you have to go do that, guys. I pawned a camera, I pawned a family ring, guys. But I knew what I wanted in life. I knew that I had to do whatever it takes to do that. And guys, you got to make that decision. You got to make that decision quickly, guys. And really, are you next? Are you clicking that button? Are you joining this community, guys? Because like I said, look, here's a picture for one of our other mansion events, guys. Look at all those people come out to work and play with us, guys. We're a big family, guys, and we're here to help you. If you're here to help yourself, make that decision, click on that button, and join this community, guys. And I'm going to go ahead and pause here for a second. I'm going to pull it out and pass it over to Angela. Angela, here's what I'd love for you to do. We usually, guys, we have a panel of people who usually pull out here. Everybody's en route, literally. We have like 7 or 8 people who like to pull out here, leaders, and talk about their stories. People who are literally on the other end of this live webinar, just like you, who clicked the button months ago and now are completely changing life. But honestly, we have all these people flying in right now from around the world. So it's just Angela and I here running down the fort, holding down the fort. And so what I'll do is I've had Angela come out and tell her story because she's been through it. They actually just flew in first class, like I said. Her and her boyfriend Tyler was just sitting over there, hey man, and flew in from Florida Day first class and tell their story, guys, because they were on the other end of the situation at one point. And then I'm going to finish up with a little thing called hustle at the end. All right, guys?
Awesome. So pumped to be out here. I mean, because this is the thing. We're out here. We got to fly out first class here. We actually just got back from like a 2-week-long road trip where we were just living it up. It was absolutely amazing. And what's awesome about that is the fact that just a year and a half ago, we were literally struggling to get by. I was cleaning people's houses every day, serving tables. Tyler was like running around like a chicken with his head cut off, trying to, work any odd job that he could, build boats and surfboards. And it was just such a struggle for us for so long. And what we were able to do since meeting Eric online, we saw a video of him, we clicked right away. We were like, we are going to be able to learn from this guy. And, we were actually, after 2 days after seeing him online, Tyler was actually able to get on the phone with him right away, which was unheard of in this industry. You don't just, call up a 6-figure earner and say, hey, I want to work with you. And he tells you everything you know. No, it doesn't work work like that anywhere else. That's why this is so special. And, you know, it's just been absolutely amazing seeing how much our life has changed and how much we've changed. I mean, we're just so grateful now. And we used to have a totally different mindset about life. And that's all grown and changed since plugging into this community. It's not just like a group of leaders here. We have people who are joining every single day who are going through this exact information and applying it and getting different results for themselves. And it's just been so awesome to be able to work with, you know, like-minded entrepreneurs, because everything is just multiplied. Everything you do, you have so much leverage here. You don't have to do everything on your own, which that's kind of how it was when we first got started. We didn't have this system in place. So I want you all to really realize what you have here. You're having your business handed to you on a silver platter, gift wrapped for you pretty much, because what online business is Eric showed you tonight. It's you know, different tools you pay for, you know, sending emails, shooting videos, doing live webinar presentations, products, all this stuff. And, you know, typically someone coming in, if you're doing this on your own, you have to master all of that stuff, you know, before you're ever able to make money. And, you know, we were down with it at first. We were like, you know, this is what it takes. We're willing to do whatever it takes, because we saw the vision, right? We saw that we would be able to travel and still be earning as we go. I mean, on our road trip a few weeks ago, you know, I was in the car, it was like 11 a.m. I was like, Tyler, I just signed on the computer and I've already made we've already made $600 this morning. And it's just so cool, because that was never possible before. And, you know, now we're able to come out here and mastermind and work with Eric in person and everyone here. And it's just been awesome. And, you know, it's possible for anyone, right? I have 0 college education. I told you I was cleaning houses before this. And so you really don't have to be a genius. You don't have to be tech savvy. We have people in our community from all different ages, all different walks of life. And it's just so amazing to see, because you'll really have extreme breakthroughs in this when you really make that decision that, you know, a year from now, you're not going to be in the same position you are today. So it's just been so awesome in such a short period of time. I mean, a year and a half is kind of a long time, but I was just telling Eric, I was like, man, I feel like we are in a time warp right now, just being able to come out here and work with everyone in person, and, you know, everything that has been, you know, going on in our life lately. It's stuff that we were only dreaming about, you know, just a year and a half ago. And now, because we've plugged in, we've learned this information, we've applied it, and, you know, we said when we got started, we were never going to give up. We haven't really failed. There's really no way that you can fail if you just keep moving forward with this. And a year and a half later, you know, here I am making a multiple 5-figure per month income. And it's just the best part about it is seeing the ripple effect that one decision that, you know, Eric made has had on me and Tyler's life. And then since he made that decision and we made the decision to get started and never give up here, and really just own in and crush our goals here, to see the ripple effect that's had on everyone that we're connected to in our life, and then those people are connected to. It's just so amazing seeing people's lives change, and that's really what we're all about. That's what GAZ is all about. We wanted to create something for the newest person to get started in this industry, where the learning curve is so huge, so that you guys can start getting results right away, because we know what it's like to struggle. You know, it can be very intimidating if you're working a job right now, living paycheck to paycheck, having a family that, you know, you're supporting, and then to go in and start a business venture where you're investing into it. You know, we wanted to minimize the cost, minimize the time and the skill and the expertise that you're going to need to learn before you ever, you know, start making money. And that's what we have here. And it's why, you know, people are starting to get results so much faster coming in. They watch this webinar, they go through the training, which is step by step, click by click. You really don't have to be any type of genius to master this information, because there's so much leverage inside of this community, right? Eric's mailing your leads for you. You're running the traffic. He's doing the webinars. We're doing the coaching calls, and we're hooking everyone up with the training to show them and empower them to be able to live the life of their dreams too. And that's what we want here for you. So, you know, to the extent that, you know, you invest in yourself and that you take this seriously, that's to the extent that we're going to invest in you and be able to really spend our time with you, so that, we're all working together here and we're growing, and it's just been so amazing. So, Eric, I'm going to pass it back to you. Thank you so much. You really put so much value out there for everyone tonight. So I'm sure everyone has huge pages of notes going on right now. It's been awesome working with everyone here. So thanks, guys.
Awesome. Thank you. So I pause. It's like I hear like all kinds of. Now can you hear me? Okay, there we go. Awesome. Thank you, Angela. Appreciate that. And guys, isn't that awesome? And that just amazing. I mean, it's amazing what you can do when you're actually coachable. You apply what you're getting access to here, guys, and you can change your life. It really is. It just comes down to making a decision. That's really all it really was. It's kind of funny. I was sitting out there as I got in last night talking to my mentor. I'm actually here. This is part of their another project we're all working on, and it's pretty amazing. It's kind of funny. He's like, yeah, it's been 3 years ago this week. Started working together, and then it's funny. He says you learned everything kind of, and then and it took about 1.5 to 2 years really sit down and implement. Really, it took all it took. And then guys, what happened was speed of implementation. Once we sat down and actually implemented what our mentors were teaching, things really took off. And guys, what we found out is when we were running this system, when we were doing this before, we knew how to do it, right? And honestly, we could go do this all by ourselves. We can go out there and run these campaigns completely quietly and nobody even know this, right? But like the person who asked, are you here to serve or are you here to sell? We're here to serve. We're here to help, man. We're here to help you guys out. Those of you, the 85% of you that hate your freaking job, the 62% of you running out of money every time you takes a paycheck. We're being here to help people. We genuinely want to help people. Do we benefit? Of course. That's what we're trying to do. Be there to help other people right in the communities. And so, guys, it wasn't until we went through this for a couple of years, we decided, like, look, it's really hard for the Angelas and the Tylers of the world to come in and actually duplicate these funnels, right? To actually sit down and do it and do that and then keep it all organized and do all the split testing. So it was really difficult to do. So what we decided to figure out how to do was, what if we automate 90% of the process? What if let's figure out the things that people are failing at, the hardest things for them, and let's just get rid of those things. Because if you want to build an online business, this is how you do it, guys. It doesn't matter. I don't care if you want to sell donuts, coffee, yoga, water machines, supplement products. I don't care what you want to sell, guys. You want to sell stuff online. This is how you're going to do it, right? So that's what we're providing is the education, the system to actually do that. But our system itself, using the offers that we promote, we just plug them into the system does the working and selling, and boom, that's how it goes. And that's why we did that, guys, because they couldn't do that before. I mean, some people could. Angela and Tyler actually were exceptional students. They really hammered and kept trugging along, working through things, guys. But it wasn't really until we started getting these systems all put together that really those big results started happening, guys. And that's why so many people are like going, oh my God, what is this GAZ community doing? The results are ridiculous, guys. I mean, you should know the people that we're attracting over this community, guys. And like I said, the system that you see right now, it's just about that much of the system, guys. And we're working very hard in the background here, and things are about to get released and launched out to, it's just gonna take this thing times 100. It's gonna blow this thing away, guys. What we're able to do and help the brand new average person like yourself come online, guys, and build a business, guys. It's so amazing. So you gotta take action. You gotta do something for you guys. And that reminds me of what some people were saying. I don't have money. Do I need to make money to spend money? Are you here to sell or you're here to serve? You have to realize that if you want anything in life, you are the only person who can make that happen. That's it. You're the only person that can make that happen. You can right now do yourself and everybody else around you a huge favor and let everybody off the hook. And they're not responsible for your happiness, not responsible for your financial situation. They're not responsible for how much money you're making. Okay, you right now are complete control of your life. You have to do something. You have to make better decisions, right? You have to let everybody else off the hook and start making decisions that you're gonna prick your vision. You want to know how much money you want to make. You want to know the house where you want to live. You want to know all those details very clearly. And guess what you're going to do every single day? You're going to work on your personal love. You're going to hustle your ass off. You're going to figure out how to find $99. You don't have $99. If I was one of you on there right now and said, I don't have $99, I would have said, hold on a second. I'm going to go find some cans down the street. And I'm going to go hustle and find as many cans balls as I can. I'm going to turn them in. Can I do this tomorrow? Because I'm going to find that $99. Because that's how bad I want my dream. Right, guys, there's ways to go out there. Some of you don't have $99. I bet you have $99 to go see a movie or some food this next weekend coming up, or buy yourself a 6-pack of beer, right? Or buy yourself that Starbucks, right, guys? You want something in life, you have to hustle. I do have my hustle hat on. Guys, you got to hustle. You got to really hustle. You got to go out there. You got to work for it. And I'm telling you, I've been in the industry a long, long time, guys. And if you really want change, there's nothing like I've seen this online. Believe me, I've been a part of everything I could be a part of and invested good money in the system that said, guess what? We're going to make you rich. You're going to do this and that, guys, and failed. This is why the system was created, so we can help those people who have tried all those things before too and it failed. Guys, we got your back. We're here to help you guys out, but you've got to help yourself first, right? We've got people who watch this live webinar who join us a month later, 2 months later, 3 months later. And guess what? They come in and start getting results. Why? Because they picked a vision. They sat down and got freaking serious about their life. So they realized they keep doing the same thing tomorrow, what they're doing today, they're going to keep getting exactly the same results. And what are you going to do with those same results? Do you like your bank account? Do you like your just having weekends off? Do you like getting 1 day a week off for a year? Or would you like to have as many days off as you want? As much money come in your bank account as you want? Would you like to have freedom to live the life that you want? Take care of your family the way you want. Live, travel how you want, right? Because guys, it's up to you. It really is. Whether it's our system or another system, what are you going to do? What is your plan B, right? I can tell you, I don't have plan B. She doesn't have plan B. Plan B is out the door. We got it. Plan A. Once you have plan A, any plan B is distracting. It just distracts you from it, guys. Pick your vision, pick your goal, freaking go it. All right, guys? I really hope you guys are clicking the button. I really hope you're joining because I'd love to help you. I'd love to be seeing you in our community. I'd love to be giving you one of the people, the 100+ people that are coming tomorrow, to give them a hug and say, oh my God, congratulations for welcome to the community. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you made a decision to change your life. I'm so proud of you found a way to get your ass here because you want something in life. You want to change your life. And that could be you. The only is, are you clicking that button right now, joining our community? Or are you going to be that type of person? Are you going to change your results? Because your results are coming directly from you. You're the creator of your reality. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna leave you with that. Go out there, hustle hard. I don't care what it takes. Go figure out a way. There's Uber out there, guys. Go deliver food. Go buy stuff at the 99-cent store and go sell it back on eBay, guys. Do whatever it takes between now and then. Guys, and if it takes you, like I said, 6 months, if it takes you a year, if it takes you 3 years, geez, guys, it took me over 12.5 years to actually start really making some significant income. You don't have to do that, but I can tell you, guess what? I'm so glad I stuck with it for 12.5 years, right? Because guess what? I make great money and I'm free and I can travel the world. And not only that, I wake up every day and now what I literally, guys, went through dozens and dozens of video testimonials the other day and was literally crying for hours from all the testimonies from people like, thank you. You changed my life. The system's changed my life. And because of what you've said or what you did here has helped my family. It's like, guys, that's what gets me up every day. That's why I'm on this live webinars for you. I want to help you. I'm here to be a service for you. We are doing the best we can. This is system, the whole consciousness of this entire project is to help you get free. Help the average brand new person, 85% that hate their job, 62% of you that are struggling. It's to help you get out of that, guys. If you're looking for a way to change it, I can tell you, you won't find anything better out there. So I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Angela. Woo, good to see you. Let's go out there and get a beverage. We can actually do this in person now. We're gonna have a beer, sit by the pool, hang out. If you guys want to start doing that soon, guys, click that orange button, join the team, come join with us, guys. We're going places and we want to take you with us. So love you guys. Have a great night and we'll see you next time. Take care. Peace.